What's up, my peeps? Today I'm going to show you how to make the absolute best Reuben sandwich you have ever had. I'm in the kitchen with my wife Sheila over here, and my daughter Clarissa is behind the camera. She's an A&M Aggie, and we're going to get started. Okay, so let's go over the ingredients. For starters, for the dressing, we're going to use 50% Thousand Island and 50% Wishbone brand Russian. Now, if you live in Texas, there's this grocery store chain called H-E-B. They have the absolute best Thousand Island dressing in the world. Use theirs. If not, I feel sorry for you. But what we're going to do now is mix 50% Thousand Island, approximately, and everything is approximate. You do everything to taste. Let's say, oh, I don't know, maybe about a quarter cup of Thousand Island dressing. So now if you look at the color of this, we've mixed it to where it's this specific color, and as a result, if you take a taste of it, it should taste really nice and tangy, but it should also have a little bit of sweet. And that's perfect. So the ingredients for your sandwiches are going to be your mixture of your Thousand Island and Russian dressing. You're going to have some deli corned beef. You can either buy that or you can cook it yourself. You buy a big chunk of corned beef and cook it according to the directions, and you use a commercial meat slicer to slice it thinly. Swiss cheese from the deli, butter, sauerkraut, and your Jewish rye bread. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and heat up your corned beef, and I'm going to put that in the microwave oven for about 30 seconds each side, and I'll flip it between. So I'll get back to you when it's done. So for your sauerkraut, you're going to want to drain all the water out of it, and the way I do it is I use the lid. I've already opened these lids. I just go like this, and I just squeeze like crazy. You want that sauerkraut as dry as possible. Still moist, but not with all the juice in it, because that's going to mess up your sandwich. If all that juice gets in there, it'll cause the bread to be soggy. Okay, so I'm going to put a pat of butter down for each side of the bread. And I've got the bread like this. I'm going to open it up and put the outsides down. I've got this on medium heat, preheated, and it's ready to go. So I'm going to put a layer of the dressing down. On the other side, we put 2 pieces of Swiss cheese, staggered, and then we're going to tear up the corned beef into small pieces like this and distribute it throughout. We've got a generous layer of sauerkraut on top of a generous layer of dressing. We've got 2 pieces of Swiss cheese covered by a generous portion of warm corned beef. So our bread is starting to toast on the bottom, so I'm going to flip this side over on top of this side very carefully, and you can see what it's starting to look like. This color here. Now we're going to mash it down to try to get the Swiss cheese to melt a little bit more quickly and get all the ingredients to kind of meld together. And I'm going to turn my heat up, because it took a while for this to happen. I'm going to turn my heat up to about 6 out of 10. So medium high. So the idea is to get all the ingredients warm and the bread toasted on both sides. See, that's already fairly nice. You can toast it even more if you prefer. But you're just going to keep flipping it back and forth until both sides are as toasty as you want them to be. Okay, so now both of my sides are as toasty as I want them to be. I'm going to transfer it over to a plate. Then I'm going to take my trusty knife and cut it into 2 pieces. And now you have an ooey gooey, yummy Reuben, the best you'll ever taste. If you like this video, please be sure to click the like button, and also make sure you subscribe so that you can receive notifications when I make more videos.
Oh, good.